Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Alright, so to kickstart our banana bread pudding, I have here 4 overripe banana. I'm going to be using 3 of these in the banana bread. Right, so we're going to peel those. These are nice and sweet. Just peel them. I'm going to save one of the nicest looking ones and put this aside for now. Chop these up. Over here I have some burger buns, because you know sometimes I make my chicken sandwiches and stuff like that, but because I didn't use them up, I had them in my freezer for the longest time. So this is the perfect way not to waste these things, right? So this is what, 6 mini burger buns, and I'm gonna cut that up to get about 4 cups of bread. All right, so cut that up in small pieces. This is the perfect way to use up your ingredients so that they don't go bad, and these are nice and dry. So stale bread, you want to use stale bread, but not stale to the point where it has like mildew. You don't want that, but you want it to be like a few days old, expired so to speak, like a few days past the expiration date on the bag, and those are the best breads. All right, I'm gonna chop these into bigger chunks. So you chop some into smaller chunks, you chop some into bigger chunks. Add those in. I'm gonna crush these bananas now. Going with 2 eggs. So I need to crush the majority of this bread and leave some whole, right? Once I get that nicely crushed, I'm gonna go in now with ½ cup of raisins, and these were soaking in some rum. Alright, so the rum and raisin banana bread pudding. Sprinkle the raisin in here. You can add more or less raisins depending on your preference, right? We're gonna go in with the raisins. You don't want to overdo it with the raisins. Mix those in. So here in a separate bowl I have 2 cups of milk. I'm going to go into a teaspoon of mixed spice essence, or you can use vanilla extract for that reason. Alright, I'm also going to go in with a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of cinnamon powder, a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg, and lastly 1 cup of brown sugar. Give that a proper mix. Then I'm going to add in that banana and the crushed bread, right? So I crushed the bread because I want to get different consistency in this pudding, right? Now for my bun tin, just going to spray that, or my bread pan. Spray that with a little bit of oil. Then we're going to pour that mixture in. Beautiful. So now for the bread that we chopped up, we're going to drop those on top, because we want to get a little bit of texture, right? And we want to see that we're making bread pudding. So some are small, some are chopped up big. You can just submerge that in. So when this is baked on the top, you're going to see all of those big chunks of bread. Alright, and then we have the crushed bread inside. Now the bread serves as flour in this recipe, so there's no need for any flour, right? The bread will serve as the flour in the recipe. So submerge that. Beautiful. For our banana now, we're gonna cut that in half. And then we're gonna place it down in our bread pan like that. Clean up the edges. Now I have here a little bit of cinnamon sugar, right? Just like a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar and some cinnamon. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit over the banana just to give it some color and texture, right? Here we go. We're going to bake this for about an hour and 50 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So at this stage, your oven should be preheated to 350. And there we go. Nice and golden brown all around. So there we go. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna allow this now to cool down for about an hour. You want this to cool down for about the same time that it has been baking for. If you want to, you can glaze it with a little bit of butter on top just to get a little bit of sheen, right? Just for presentation purpose, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of melted butter right on top just to get a nice sheen. So now it has cooled down. You just want to scrape that from the side of your pan. You can use the back of a knife and do so. And trust me, gonna cut me a slice. There you go. You can serve this up with some ice cream, whipped cream, caramel, you name it. It's your choice, right? We're gonna pipe on some cream cheese frosting on here. Listen to that crunch. Nice and crispy. Nice and moist. Banana bread pudding. Yep. That is good. That is good. And there you go. Banana bread pudding made easy. Leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below. And say if you love my vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Jano, try it out at home. You won't be disappointed. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You see, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.